So we're going to check out what the Crypt Keeper had to say about some stuff, you know, pandering and all this type of crap that he's doing.
Without the truth, there's no light. Without light, there's no path from this darkness.
If you really care about the lives lost here, then you should honor the lives lost and call for a ceasefire in Palestine. Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
So if you didn't hear what they were chanting, they were talking about the lives over in Palestine. She was like, if you really care about the lives, about anybody's lives, you should care about the lives in Palestine, because as we know, the United States is funding the genocide that Israel is doing to the Palestinian people. They're chanting 4 more years. 4 more years of inflation. Is that what we want? 4 more years of inflated gas prices. Is that what we want? 4 more years of the United States getting into being a part of conflicts abroad. Is that what we want? 4 more years of an invasion at the border, which is detrimental to all of us. Is that what we want? And you got these fucking clowns in the crowd talking about 4 more years. Yeah, 4 more years of what? Hey. Oh my gosh, look at how he looking. He don't know what the fuck going on. Let's look at the optics, because the optics are important. This church congregation is 96% what y'all call black folks. What is this? What we got going on here? What we got going on? I can black. Black, what they call black, black. Black. Let me move around. Do we know what this is? In the Marine Corps, we call this a dog and pony show.
Thank you. Look, folks, I understand their passion, and I've been quietly working with the Israeli government to get them to reduce and significantly get out of Gaza.
Just call for ceasefire, bruh.
But I understand the passion. Look, folks, after the civil... Thank you.
They don't realize that. You're a good man.
Well, thanks.
No, he's not.
Look,
he's corrupt.
After the Civil War, the defeated Confederates couldn't accept the verdict of the war. They had lost. So they say they embraced what's known as the lost cause, a self-serving lie that the Civil War is not about slavery, but about states' rights. They've called that the noble cause. That was a lie that had, not just a lie, but it had terrible consequences. It brought on Jim Crow. So let me be clear, for those who don't seem to know, slavery was the cause of the Civil War. There's no negotiation about that. Now we're living in an era of a second lost cause. Once again, there's some in this country trying to turn a loss into a lie which, if allowed to live, will once again bring terrible damage to this country. This time, the lie is about the 2020 election. The election which you made, your voices heard, and your power known. Just 2 days ago, we marked the 3rd anniversary of one of the darkest days in American history, January the 6th, the day in which insurrectionists stormed the United States Capitol, trying for the first time in American history to stop the peaceful transfer of power in the country.
One of the darkest days in American history. So normally we say one of the darkest days in the we view things in civilian deaths or just death, period. So if January 6th is one of the darkest days in American history, what about December 7, 1941, Pearl Harbor? We remember that? Japanese came in, boom, blew up. 2,000 people died. Most of them service members. That wasn't one of the darkest days in American history. 2 people died on January 6th. Ashley Babbitt is one of the people that died. 5'3" woman climbing through a window. She didn't have to die. She got shot in the neck. She could have been subdued physically as opposed to getting shot. Darkest days in American history. There's this event that happened on September 11, 2001, where these 2 buildings, planes flew into these buildings, jumbo jets. 3,000 people died. That wasn't one of the darkest days in American history, as they're putting it. Oh, how about this civil war that he's speaking of? There was hundreds of thousands of people that died during the Civil War. Not 10,000, not 20. The number was something like 620,000 people died during the Civil War. Oh, but that's not one of the darkest days in our history. January 6th was, where 2 people died again. We gauge these things on the loss of life. That's historically how we have done these things. The Oklahoma City bombing. Did we forget about that? 128 people died. But January 6th is a narrative that you want to push. If you clowns want to believe that, that's on you. But come on now. We can't let these people continue to just piss on our feet and tell us that it's raining. We cannot do that.